Hello everyone, it's Kevin, and welcome back to another tutorial. Today we'll be taking an in-depth look at Polkassembly, a governance explorer and discussion forum for the Polkadot ecosystem. Moonbeam and Moonriver feature native on-chain governance, which allow token holders to express their voices through token and conviction-weighted voting. Polkassembly has added support for MetaMask, enabling a greatly improved user experience. To learn more about democracy in Moonbeam and Moonriver, including definitions for key democracy-related terms, be sure to check out the links in the description. In this video, we'll go through the steps of voting on Polkassembly using MetaMask from start to finish. You'll learn how to sign up for Polkassembly, how to vote on active referenda, and how to free up any funds locked in democracy. For this video, we'll be interacting with Polkassembly on Moonriver, but the process is exactly the same for Moonbeam. Let's get started and head to moonriver.polkassembly.network. First thing you'll need to do upon arriving at the site is to sign up for an account. And you do need to do this for each network that you want to interact with. So you'll need to create a new account for Moonbeam and Moonriver. But the good news is that sign up is a breeze when you sign up with MetaMask. So all we need to do is select our desired account, agree to the terms and conditions, and then press sign up. Verify that the message you're signing begins with sign up in Polkassembly. And then we'll sign this message from our MetaMask. Signing a message does not cost anything. We're just indicating that we are indeed the owners of this MetaMask account. On the home page, the first two categories you'll see are referenda and proposals. Proposals can be submitted by anyone who submits a 4-mover bond or 400 glimmer on Moonbeam. Once per launch period, the most seconded proposal is transitioned to referendum status. The original proposer and any seconders will get their bond back after their proposal moves to referendum status to be voted on. The outcome of the vote doesn't matter, the bond is returned regardless. However, it's important to note that if a proposal does not move along to referendum status, the bonds of the proposer and anyone who seconds it will remain locked indefinitely. I'll click on On-Chain, and then I'll click on Referenda, and then I'm going to specifically click on this remark. Now, let's demonstrate voting on a referendum. This is the home page for a particular referendum, and if you're the original proposer, you can actually edit the title and the description to provide additional context for the referendum. You can also see some on-chain info, including who the original proposer was, when the end date of the voting period is, the exact method that's being made, so the action that's taking place on-chain or proposed to take place on-chain. On the right, you can see that the referendum is currently failing. You can also see the total turnout, which is currently 0. For demonstration purposes, we have a simple on-chain remark proposed, but usually you'll see other methods like authorize upgrade. That's how upgrades to Moonriver are approved and scheduled. Now let's go ahead and vote. First, make sure your desired MetaMask account is selected in the dropdown and ensure you have sufficient funds available. Enter the number of tokens that you're willing to lock up for this vote. You can vote with any number of tokens. There is no minimum amount. However, you should always save some funds for gas, so never lock your entire balance. In this demonstration, we'll lock 0.1 mover. Then choose the vote lock period. This is where you can specify your conviction. By default, Polkassembly chooses no lockup period. And if you choose the no lockup period, your vote will be weighted at 10% of your lock balance. If you choose a conviction factor of 1, the tokens that you specify in the lock balance field will be locked for 1 enactment period. That's approximately 1 day in Moonriver. And your vote weight will be equal to the tokens that you've locked up. The exact lockup times are measured in blocks, and block production speed can vary, so the time estimates are only approximations. For each increase in your conviction, the lock periods double. By specifying a greater conviction, you can amplify the impact of your vote. Be aware that any funds locked in democracy cannot be transferred or spent elsewhere until the lock has expired and you have cleared the lock. At the end of the video, we'll demonstrate how to free up funds with expired locks. To clarify, your funds are locked for the vote lock period only if you voted the same way as the outcome turned out. This design is intentional to respect token holders' right to exit. If you feel strongly against the outcome of a referendum, you have the freedom to exit the system before the referendum is enacted. In this example, we'll choose no lockup period. Review your selections carefully and then press the corresponding button for nay or aye. In this case, I'll choose nay. Go ahead and confirm the transaction in MetaMask. And the vote was successful. Upon refreshing the page, you'll be able to see the updated turnout information. And you can see here that the referendum is failing with a total turnout of 0.1 Moonriver. Now, there's one more thing that we need to cover. That's how to free up funds that are locked in democracy. Tokens with expired locks will remain locked until you free them. So how can you tell if you have funds that are locked in democracy? You can check your balance on Subscan, and you can see here that we have a locked balance. And if we click on detail, we can see that they're locked in democracy. So to unlock these funds, head back to Polkassembly, click on your account in the upper right-hand corner, click settings, scroll down to unlock democracy locks, and then make sure that the account that you want to remove the locks from is selected here. If it's not, you can just change the account selected in MetaMask and go ahead and refresh the page. Now this is a two-step process. The first step is to remove any votes. If you have multiple referenda that you participated in, you'll have to remove your vote for each one. In this case, we only have one, so we'll go ahead and press remove. We'll confirm the transaction in MetaMask. And our remove vote was successful. Now we just need to press unlock and confirm the transaction in MetaMask. And that's it. Now our tokens are unlocked and available in our free balance, which we can see has just increased. In this video, we covered how to sign up for Polkassembly, how to vote on referenda, and how to free tokens locked in democracy. In the video description, you'll find all of the relevant links for Polkassembly on Moonbeam, Moonriver, and Moonbase Alpha. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.